I'm an author reading A Court of Thorns and Roses for the first time and reacting in real time. Let's get started. We left up on chapter 15. Feyre had captured the dude that like tells you truth. Then they get attacked by like some fae. Can we fight? Are we gonna have a fight? Let's see what's happening. The Naga were sprung from a nightmare, covered in dark scales and nothing more. They were a horrendous combination of serpentine features and male humanoid bodies, whose powerful arms ended in polished black flesh-shedding talons. Yeah, baby! This is what I'm talking about. Feyre's fighting smart. I like it. I like it a lot. I am going to say though, she has a lot of trust that Lucian's gonna actually save her. What if he actually hates you? Like, this is a great opportunity for you to die. Okay, bruh. She stabbed a guy and the blood literally went into her mouth. I'm so bloodthirsty. This is my jam. I wish that they wouldn't keep on giving cheesy third-rate villain lines. Do you know what you've cost us? Boo! How the fuck would she know? So a certain somebody has come to save her. That's fine though. We're getting some actions and some reasons for actions. Chapter 15 was decent. I enjoyed it. I feel like I'm running out of things to bitch about. Is this gonna be any fun? I knew it. I knew it. Lucian, that little bitch, he led her astray. The maid does not feel fae. The maid feels like a commoner human woman. Like nobody feels very fae. They all just feel human. I knew it. I knew it. Fae can lie. You sons of bitches. We had a pretty good chapter 16. I actually enjoyed the interaction between Tamlin and Feyre. And of course, the last two paragraphs, he smiles at her and she's like, Isaac never made my breath catch just a little bit. Really? You guys were boinking in the barn for like hours and he never made your breath catch a little bit? It's only been a week. You can't be starved for male affections within just a week. Oh my. Stop doing this to me. Oh. Gosh, this book started with a whole lot of nonsense and suddenly I get this like incredibly emotional scene of like Feyre comforting this fae guy as he dies. Oh man. And there's some good lines. I could feel Tamlin's eyes on me, but I wouldn't let go. I didn't know how long it took for a soul to fade from the body. Oh, that's a good one. I'm in chapter 18. We have a nice break where we're going to a glen, yada yada. We're getting along. She's gazing into his luscious green eyes. How fun. So in this glen, there's like this starlight lake. Tamlin's inviting her for a nice naked swim. But she can't stop looking at his chest. Like, how thirsty are you, girl? I find it a little bit awkward, a little bit ick when like we're pushing this romantic situation so hard. I do prefer a bit more subtlety, but it is YA. Oh, y'all, Feyre has decided to go for that dip. Tamlin is eye-banging her, and I want to clock out. This is too rushed. She barely stopped hating him. She doesn't trust him. There's like barely a friendship there. He's like, this old man is eyeing up this little 19-year-old girl. Like, I am too feminist for this shit. If you're liking my wild rants, then subscribe, cause I got more to go. Like, we got more books to go, so you want to keep up on this. It is getting better. I'm seeing more interactions. We're getting more backstory of the characters. I'm feeling a little more empathetic for Lucian, but not much. He's still a prick. Tamlin, I'm liking him more. Like, he's showing me more personality, but we still don't know anything about the guy. Lucian is his friend, but kind of a forced friend, but he doesn't have any other friends. It feels like a really small town where everybody knows each other's business and like everybody's in each other's business and everybody has a dirty secret. Chapter 19. Tamlin gets her paints. I am actually really liking seeing new sides to Feyre. I really appreciate that we get to see more of her passions and talents. Like, I'm starting to feel like she's actually a person, but she's still pretty damn boring. Like, I want her to make choices and I want the story to move with her choices. And so far, she's just being dragged along by everybody else. I need to make note that there is like mating bonds between Fae in this world, which I don't know how I feel about that. Like that's been very typical for werewolf stuff. Even I included like mating bonds in my werewolf novels. It's a very common trope, and I decided to go with it for a little bit of romantic interest so that I didn't have to write romance. We'll see how it goes. We're having a great time painting, and all of a sudden we get like a life crisis where she thinks her family has forgotten about her. Okay, so she's going through a grieving period. It's like the homesick sets in, I get it. The YA angst just doesn't do it for me. I do feel that now would be an appropriate time to start adding like romance or hints of like some sexual tension. I did not like it before, but I feel that Feyre and Tamlin are comfortable with each other. They have a tentative friendship. They have a little bit of trust. And now I would not mind seeing a little bit more romance and her finally starting to notice like his sexy legs, or I don't know, man, whatever gets her going. I still don't like the age difference. That is nasty. That is a trope that needs to go, just in books in general. If it grieves you, he said, the words caressing my bones. What? What does that even mean? Yo, that's nonsense. We have some nonsense I can make fun of again. Yay! But like things have overall improved. I'm enjoying the characters a bit more, so oh no, now they're kissing. Oh my god. She's grieving about how her family never appreciated her and she might never see them again. And he feels this is the best time to put the moves on her when she is emotionally vulnerable. Wow, we hadn't even gotten like a page before they're meeting again and like touching and gasping. He's purring and she wants to know what they would feel like fully pressed together, skin to skin. You're gonna have that mask all up in your face, yo. This childish romance does not do it for me. My little feminist heart is just like, no. This is an unhealthy relationship. After she thinks about getting all like hot and naked and like fur on skin, he comes behind her and like leans over her shoulder. Like subtlety. We appreciate subtlety. Let the romance and like the tingles work their way up, you know? Don't go be like, I want to see him naked. Be like, oh, he's reading over my shoulder. Okay. We're enemies still. I don't know how I feel. But like, he's kind of cute though. Like, can we get that before we get, he scanned my body with his old man eyes? I just can't get over that, y'all. Anyway, the point of this is he's reading her poems and he's talking about how like he was in the army and he wrote some dirty limericks with his buddies and stuff. Tamlin took the papers and read the 5th poem, the dirtiest and foulest of them all. Why didn't we get to hear about that poem? All we got was, there once was a lady, the most beautifulest, and I wanted her and she turned everybody down. Why did we have to hear that? I want to hear the dirty poem. Oh shit. There's a fairy ritual, holiday, Kala, fire night, but Feyre's not invited. Tamlin has noticed something and he's telling her to hide. What's gonna happen? I'm interested in the she that is a threat to everyone. Who is this queen? Like, obviously she's supposed to be a bad guy, but it's all about perspective, don't you think? And I am entering my villain era, so I want to know more about her. Oh, High Lord's growling again. Tamlin, the drama queen.
There's certain fairies who inspire the legends that humans are so afraid of. Some, like that one, are myth.
He is super melodramatic, and if that's your thing, you're going to enjoy this. It is not my thing. I desperately want to clean up this dialogue. I trudged back to the house, contemplating who this she was, me too, to make Tamlin and Lucian so nervous, and to command that thing as her messenger. The spring breeze whispered that I didn't want. I don't like that line. It's melodramatic. I'm gonna stop here. I really appreciated seeing some blood and guts. I like the secrets. I love the hints of this like nefarious she. Didn't like the sexual tension. It was too early in the relationship for that. Go and check out the earlier videos if you haven't already seen them. And I am soon going to be starting like a gaming section on my YouTube channel. If you like Little Miss Fortune, if you like Stardew Valley, if you like Valheim. Oh my gosh, I have so many fun games coming up, you guys. And the best part is I'm going to be playing them in full cosplay. So you're gonna see the game and then you're gonna see me dressed up as a person from that game. It's gonna be fabulous. I hope to see you then.